Okay, it says we are live. Hi, good afternoon. Welcome to Upbeat Artworks Friday Live Art Demonstration. We are here every Friday. If you click back in the videos, wherever that button is, you can see all the videos we've done throughout the past couple of years. It's something we started during COVID through all the lockdowns, and something that we've continued on. It's just a really good way to reach folks and bring creativity and art to you through a live demonstration. Today we have Faye and we have Kate with us. We're going to be doing some jewelry making. Always nice to be here on a Friday. A really good way to finish the week, I think. It's a nice way. So whether you have the supplies, whether you don't, sit down, watch along, and just feel relaxed and enjoy seeing some art being made for you today. So I'm gonna flip this phone around and introduce, we have Kate and Faye. Hi, how are you guys?
We're doing good.
Good. So we have some stuff that we want to mention, right?
Yes, we do.
Yes.
Yes. On Fridays, we started featuring a particular artist, so today we're actually going to feature Kate herself.
Nice, right on.
So Kate Kaplun. Now, she was born in Ufa, Russia in 1979. She studied education for 4 years and has worked as a teacher. She also has a certificate in accounting and experience as a bookkeeper. She's been drawing all her life, but only started painting 2 years ago after attending workshops in Studio Central. No, it's been longer than 2 years now.
That's true, yeah.
She does acrylic paintings that also use mixed media, collage, and recycled materials to build texture, which she sees as crucial. I invent based on what I see in nature: birds, wings, natural bridges, and generic faces, she muses. In her portrait, she strives to bring out complexity by revealing the unity of the opposites in, for example, the female aspects of males and the male characteristics of females. Kate often uses her work to discover new ways of perceiving beauty. After every painting I do, I see things differently, she explains. She struggles with her materials to create, releasing her own energy and body sense into her art. And humor is another important factor in her work. Almost an additional sense, she adds. Kate looks forward to giving several workshops at Studio Central this summer, and she's been doing them ever since. For her, art provides a spiritual and non-commercial vehicle for self-discovery, which is a part of recovery. She sees big things and small elements, she paints spontaneously, and then names them.
Nice.
So that's her profile, which you can read when you come into Upbeat. We have profiles on almost all the artists that have come through the program. So you can, when you buy a piece from an artist, you can actually, get an idea, a sense of what that artist is and what they're all about. So now I'll turn it over to Kate.
Hi, Kate.
And we're here to create several either earrings or necklaces, and the main route we're taking, we are starting from what I have made before. So earrings similar to this, I have bases, and these bases are bronze. So these are more complicated because they just have more work to do, and for the live, that might be a little bit long.
Neat.
So I'm offering this.
That's really cool, eh?
Yeah, so the base like this is quicker, and I have how many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So this one's, I can take this off. It just as it's an example of what we can do. So we could attach a connector with a bead. We could attach several connectors in a line with a bead or something else. We got charms like this. There's a glass. We have all kind of different materials we can use here, but the main thing for making an earring, these are the bronze hooks we have. For a necklace, I would say it can be just a connector ring, or it can be a connector ring attached to another connector.
Cool.
We got clasps, we got chains, we got bulk bronze chain, but I do not have bronze clasps. I need to make a good jewelry order soon, so I'm waiting for what I need to order. So I definitely need the bronze lobster clasps.
Ooh,
So what we have here are the hearts that are silver plated. We have the regular lobster clasp. We have the green one.
yeah. So these are called lobster clasps.
So if someone wants to go with green, we got different green connectors here. And we got a green chain,
Cool.
which is not exactly the same color, but you can either use the chain and connectors, put them together, or to not make a necklace and to make earrings. Also, I have a pair like this. So this one is done with a base that is silver plated, and I was using the other kind of a hook here. So what I was using was the it is also a connector, but it needs to usually they are called pins. So these ones have the stopper at the end,
Oh yeah.
and the other kind
It almost looks like a nail.
Yeah.
and then there are
Oh, Jessica says, hi, Kate.
Hello. You know what? She's looking at that too. I forgot. There's
Oh yeah.
some artwork to show off of hers.
So we mentioned, Faye mentioned Kate, and as she's sort of putting things together on the table, this is just a great example of the work that Kate has produced. And also Upbeat Artworks, we're an art store. We're located in Portage Place on the second floor, just past the Dollarama. This is a card set. So just a cool way to take the work that Kate has produced and do it in a different kind of medium, a bit more accessible. So sometimes you may think, oh, I can't buy a painting, but you could buy a pack of cards. But yeah, this is really cool. This is classic.
So there are eye pins, and eye pins can be cut. We have the wire cutter if someone needs to cut
Oh yeah, wire
shorter.
cutter, yeah.
So it doesn't have to be this length. So this is to attach from on both sides. So attach it to something and then attach something to it.
So you can see, yeah, this is, where can you get some of these tools if someone was wanting to get this?
So I will just show a quick example of bead put onto a
To answer your question, James, where you can get some of these tools, you can get the tools at places like Michael's if you want to shop locally, you know, like in a
Yeah.
local store. There's a specialty store called Poco.
Oh, Poco,
which
yes.
is near Polo Park.
Yeah,
So it's spelled P-O-C-O.
yeah.
And they have a Facebook page and everything. So if you want to shop a small place rather than a big box store like Michael's, or you can order them online. There's, you know, the jewelry tools are pretty
Yeah.
common.
Like Amazon or,
Yeah.
I know, Kate, you've gotten stuff on eBay.
I got used to buy from eBay when Amazon was not there yet, and then when it became popular and everything, I switched to Amazon because it's faster.
Yeah.
Because eBay was snail mail and it was not as reliable in everything. And I'd say Amazon is very good for my area because not every company actually finds my place. I had trouble with Perlator for some reason. Their address systems did not catch my house for some time. They were just skipping my house or bringing it to another place. Yeah. So yeah, Amazon works great for me from this point of view. They do know where I live. Okay, so this is not perfect. Okay, I did not put much attention into that, but this is something we can actually attach.
Okay. So this is that thing I just showed that looked like a nail. So So you can see the edge of it, the nail head kind of, but then Kate turned it with that piece, and now you can really see what that does. That's neat.
So this is what I did,
Cool.
but just with a longer pin. And there are different sizes that they say. I usually do not cut them at all because I look for the size that is good for what I'm doing.
Cool.
There is this eye hook. You can put more than one bead on it, or you can put several different kinds of beads. So that's quite an interesting thing to work with.
Cool.
So yeah, I'm getting to beads now. So
Okay.
what we have is beads. We have charms too. We have the key charms, we have elephants. We have leaves, so they can be painted as well. And we got the scarabs.
Oh, I was gonna say a scarab.
Okay, so these are the charms I showed. So we have wooden and black. Another black package. These are just different sizes. This is a different kind of golden. This is a bit bigger, and we got this kind.
Nice.
So, except of that, I have the green beads that I used for these earrings.
Okay. One second. My phone just rotated. Okay, let's do this for now before we fix it. Okay, good.
So this is what we have got. And I'll put them here. If someone comes and wants to join us, we have another chair.
Cool.
We're waiting. So this is what we got here. Also, we have these little pins. These have little balls at the end, and these are very different. They're very soft. So if someone has trouble in bending thicker wire, they can have this because they're easier to bend. Okay. Okay, so this is to try for someone if you want to try. But the primary idea of mine was to do something like that. So these are all the options I got of different beads. So you can look at beads here. These are the wooden ones.
Okay.
And then another one has the charm on it and the connected several pieces. You can look at which one's working the best. And then the connectors we have with different sizes. I got green and purple. With this, we need to consider when they're colored, you need to be really careful because whatever they're painted with can chip off when you work with it.
Right.
We have the curved nose pliers, and I use curved nose pliers, and sometimes we use this to even up and go in if it's smaller than. I usually use it for pieces that is hard to get into with this tool.
Cool.
We have these clasps. These are sunflowers. Okay, so you decide what you wanna work with.
Okay.
So the bases, again, the bases are these ones, unless you want to keep this one. If you want to work more.
Okay. Yeah. Thank you.
All right, so I believe that these are good to use, the smaller ones, but it might be hard to attach them to a base. So if you find it's harder, just attach a regular ring and then attach the second one.
Okay.
And I find it looks a bit better when you have a longer, like on this one, I want it to be longer, but it can be just my own vision. It doesn't have to be your vision. So you can attach more than one, and I think it looks better when you attach more than one.
Yeah.
Right? Because this one looks like an example, but I'm not sure it looks good for you.
Yeah.
Right? So
The additional rings would give it more like the hanging.
right?
You know?
They call for a little bit
Yeah.
longer attachments. How
Cool.
are they called? Okay, so this is the center. I'll just show what I got here. So I got another black for myself. There are blue ones you can have. There are light blue ones you can have. Light blue. Oh. Which ones do you want? Clear, red?
I would maybe take these.
These ones?
Yeah, it's very
These are
golden.
beautiful. Yeah. What do you want?
None of those. I need some jump rings though.
Jump rings. Okay. The smaller size. Oh my goodness. Oh, what?
Don't go.
Oh. I'll do that.
I don't think that many.
Yeah, I think the
I'll
paper
look
caught it.
after.
Yeah.
I will have time today to do that. I hope. Okay, so this is the smaller size, but if you find trouble, we have bigger.
Okay.
Okay, so do you want bigger or smaller?
I think I'll try bigger, just because I know I'm a bit clumsy with the jewelry pliers.
Okay, so I will just use this.
Yeah, cool. Nice.
Okay, you know what? They got mixed up here. I will give you the whole two packages here,
Sure.
and you can just look. I don't know what is it. Some seed got in it. There it is. So just look at them, that they're the same size.
Yeah.
And I got the bigger kind, like this, but it would be way too big for, I don't know, unless you want to use this size.
I think I'll try these.
This?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's interesting how I forget how much patience you need when you work with this jewelry. When I mean patience, like accuracy.
It's both. Okay, so I'm using the smaller kind. And then I'm going to work with the black charm. Or maybe I don't know. I like the black charm.
Yeah.
And I could use the blood beads.
Oh, so I can actually put this wire through this.
Right.
Yeah. Oh, I love that.
Mm-hmm. So usually when I do that, I hold it with a tool. So
Okay.
I open it up. Okay, so I just hold one side with a tool.
Yeah. Like
And
this.
it's as close as it can get. It's as close as it can get.
Okay.
When I open it with my hand, I just
Okay.
open it this way.
Cool.
Put the charm on. So it goes through.
Neat.
And then I attach it. But it's hard, sometimes it's hard because it takes a lot of space to actually operate. So if you cannot close it directly, you can use a couple more rings and make it longer.
So we'll see if I can do this. So you can see I have the equipment, the tool, and now I have the little hoop, and I bent it open, and now I'm gonna put this piece onto here. And it goes on just like that.
So this is what I got.
Cool, it looks really good. And then Kate has, you can see it's finished and sort of put onto it already. Neat.
So my choice could be either gold or black. So I'm thinking gold, black, both. I don't know. Why not just black?
Like black.
And you know what? I did not mention this base has a little space here, so you can leave it open and fill it with Mod Podge or color, acrylic or anything else, resin. But I also have this, where did I put them? Here. I got the rhinestones. So I would show the rhinestone on this base. So let's say, okay, I will use just paper, I guess. So which color do I want to use here? So for James, that could be like this yellow maybe, or clear.
Where am I going to put the rhinestone?
So I would show on the base that I have. I would show how the clear looks like. That's the other side.
Oh, neat. Like, yeah, nice.
So this is where it goes. So we have
The
crazy glue.
Oh, okay.
But it's an operation, so we're not going to do during the live because it might take a lot of focus and everything. So let's say.
We'll take some pictures of that finished product
Yes.
with the jewel. Crazy.
So this one is clear, and that's what I can use for mine. I think the yellow like this would look good on yours.
I think, yeah, I want to keep everything like yellowish,
And I'll give you another
brassy,
one. Just.
brassy and yellow. Yeah.
I think these are the same colors.
It's really delicate, eh?
Yeah, rhinestones are really hard to operate. So, and this is the small kind. So I do like them.
Yeah, I like the way that looks. The yellow and the brassiness really look good.
Do you want the rhinestone for? Oh, cool. Sweet.
Oh,
So I made a
cool.
little bit of a chain using a couple of jump rings
Mhm.
to make one of the keys dangle lower so that the keys aren't all bunched up.
So you can see this is what Faye is working on. Really cool. Neat.
Do you want rhinestones?
Sure.
I love that. The keys really suit the whole vibe.
Yeah. Set earrings on, making a pendant out of it.
Mm.
Something I can wear.
Mhm.
Yeah, I could do some rhinestones. Do you have anything in yellow or clear?
I have. Okay, let's just. I need to take out more of that. I can take all of them out. I just go through the whole thing. Okay, so I have clear. One. Is this one? This is clear, I think. Just look better than me because I don't see well. There are too many of them. And I have this one. So I have packages for rhinestones you can use. Unless you want to glue them right here. You can take them home and glue them at home.
I think I'll probably glue mine before.
Yeah.
We're here.
Yeah, make sure I gave you the same kind.
If you pass me the glue, I'm gonna.
I will say to folks watching at home, I was very new to this, and the first time I ever learned how to like use this type of tool was through Kate. And the first time I couldn't even do what I'm doing right now with these things, but now I can. So practice makes perfect. Not that it's perfect, but.
So everyone got the rhinestone? Oh,
Yeah.
I think they are.
Okay. Yeah, that's the same.
It's the same. Okay. I see one, and I know that I took two.
See, I did. You got this.
Awesome. Cool. So when we talk about attaching things, I know that someone would paint it to bronze. I usually, if there are no bronze ones, I'll wait until I have the bronze ones. So I just show it for an example. Okay. I know I chose two, but I see only one.
I'll choose another one then.
Oh, well.
Would you pass me the glues?
Yes. The glue.
This one's yellow.
Okay, I'm putting the second jewel on.
Looks like I need the scissors to get into the package of glue.
Okay, got two clear ones. Good. Good. So now I just need to put everything back.
Okay, that's on.
This is a tiny charm that says, I love my cat. Yeah, I was going to, some days I do not bring rocks and I leave some, a couple of craft things in the garden for artists to do a central
Oh,
to
yeah,
pick up and
yeah.
work on something.
How's Ace?
Oh, he's doing good.
Speaking of cats.
Yeah, he's doing way better since there is no heat like we had a couple
Oh,
weeks ago. Yeah, because he was just not happy with that.
Yeah, same. Our cats were. We don't have air conditioning at home, so we. I like it. The cats are just spread eagles. They just stare at you like, what was that?
Yeah, I got to several things yesterday, but I did not make it to order supplies, and I thought, okay, I forgot again. But I'm still gathering what I need to order, my thoughts together, because I'm not sure if we are done with the bases. I do not need the bronze ones anymore because I don't have anything else I wanted to make with the bronze pins. So I thought, okay, I'll just attach the jump rings or connectors. All right.
Yeah, I feel much more confident opening and closing these little rings now. Which is before.
Okay, so I'm just picking these black ones, I think. Just black. All right. So again, I hold it with a tool, bend it, either front or back. I turn it away from myself in this case, but you know what? I never think about things like that because it all goes mindlessly because it doesn't matter to me at all. So I cannot say either it's there or there until I actually notice. And then I just, I want to make one row and see how it looks like together with the charm.
How's the crazy glue stitch?
On my
I was
finger.
gonna say, don't get your fingers. That's always
Crazy glues be crazy.
crazy glue. Be crazy. It's true.
I was never into gluing things and I do not like the feel. So I use it only when it's like really necessary. I try not to use it too often. Okay. do you think? I think it looks good like this.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I would not make more. I would just make one row. And then glue. Oh, extra. I got a pink one. Escaped.
So
SJB.
the smaller ones I do for this, what I want to do. What color bead?
So what we have here,
Maybe gold.
gold.
Yeah.
So we got two different golds, fancy and simple.
Maybe the fancy. This is the fancy, right?
No, this is the fancy. I call this one fancy, this is simple.
I'll use the fancier one. More blingy.
Yeah. Okay. The hoops are a bit different because they're from different sets. So these ones, I find they're closer to the base, but you might find these are closer to the base. I don't know, they're just different kinds. Last time we did not turn the music off, and it was Megan's music, and I usually do not listen to music while I'm doing something.
She just listens to like super foul music. Yeah.
So it was a little bit different for me, just the feel and everything.
Yeah, yeah. Like from the TV?
Oh, then, yeah, we had the music here.
Yeah.
I turned on, and I usually, during the live, I turn it off because
Yeah,
I
yeah.
find it's hard for me
distracting.
to-
Yeah. It's hard to focus.
Yeah. Okay, that goes on the side. Um,
Because it does require like concentration.
Yeah, and you want everything to be nice and even.
Yeah,
and, yeah.
I think it's so funny. Down the hall, I see everything is set up for Christmas.
Yes, and it looks really interesting.
Yeah.
That's for the movie they've been shooting.
Yeah.
So I just even everything up with my fingers. If they're too thick, sometimes I like the ones that are hard to open.
Yeah.
So sometimes I even need to use two tools, but not for this one. This can be operated with just one tool. Okay, what does that look like?
Oh, that's nice. You're so fast.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can I have some of these black beads?
And you have the other kind of blood beads, they are bigger.
Yeah, I want smaller.
Yeah, smaller ones, okay. Okay, so I make another one.
Okay, great. Actually, I got a new prescription, so now I can see things like close.
Oh, right.
Yeah, I was like really struggling with that.
Oh,
So you got new contacts.
Yeah, new contacts. Soothing sounds of screams. Okay, I think I got my first one done. Just gotta close the. What are they called again? Like the small little metal rings?
Jump ring.
Jump rings.
I usually call them connectors.
Connectors.
They're all connectors too. We don't, because what I call jump rings are the other kinds. So it's, I'll show what I mean. I got them here. Other side. Oh. So this is what I would call a jump ring. When they're, you see?
Oh,
What I
those
mean?
are split rings.
Oh yeah.
I call them jump rings. So they're different. I
Boy
bought them as jump
terminology.
rings. Yeah. Okay. So I have 4 more to go and attach the hook. So I would show how to attach the hook. If you are done with one, right?
Yes.
So I usually go through the hooks and look for ones that look more like similar, because in the same package they can look differently. I'm just looking for approximately. I don't say they should be exact same, but not to differ too much as well. Let's say, okay, I chose this too. So I would just take a hook, hold this little thing, the little ball that is at the end, move it out, put the earring on the front, checking that the front is here, and close it.
Oh, and that's for the actual hook that goes to the ear.
And then I just look from the front if it's looking good enough to even it up or anything. And like sometimes there are little tiny things on this hole that are, okay, it's the way it was made. So I could just use the tool to take it off, or I could choose a different hook. Or sandpaper, or a wire cutter. So I do not like this ball at all. So I can if I don't like it, I can replace it, or I can just take it off, or I can do something with it. Or for now, I will take a different earring because it doesn't work perfectly, or I could try two.
So I've attached two little black balls.
Oh, nice. That's nice. I love that.
Working with the extra small jump rings or connector rings is a little more difficult.
Yeah. I have the bigger ones that I like.
Different one. I just don't like this.
That's one.
Okay, there's two.
This also can give people like a better sense of the work and the craftsmanship that goes into jewelry making.
Yeah.
Because it's not just people see jewelry, the finished product on a rack, and they're just like, oh, it's earrings, but no, there's actually a lot of stuff behind the scenes that goes into it.
No, sometimes it's just gathering yourself together for that piece. Because it took me how many years to actually get to this supply.
Yeah.
This particular base I had for more than 2 years. And I just did not get to it for some reason. Okay. So this is what I got for now. This is one earring.
Sweet. Cool.
So what's
I love
left is
that.
just a rhinestone.
I think I'm ready to put hooks on mine.
Ooh, perfect.
Yeah.
Cool.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is, I can just attach it right away, so I'm not looking for this hook after.
And you said you removed that little ball?
No, I just took a different one.
Okay.
Because I have the extra one here that I can replace. Just, I'll get to it after. Don't wanna do-
Oh. My jump ring just jumped.
I see 2. Well, I see 4 or 5. Oh, no. Okay, I'll go through that after. Okay, so let's say.
Okay, so I got this, and I just pop my. So I gotta make sure that the earring is facing the right way. So this. Cool. And then you just close it up.
All right.
Okay, great. Look.
Sweet. Looks good. So that's what's left is just the glue.
So
The
now
hard part.
I just have to put the.
For
well,
me, it's the hardest part.
Yeah, well, it's also the rhinestone's so small.
I think
Like here, I'll do this. You can barely see it at the tip of my finger. It's a little rhinestone.
And here, this one's done.
Oh, nice. So here's the one Faye made. It's really cool. I love the elephant on it, eh?
Mm-hmm.
And with like the black.
little black beads.
Yeah.
It'll look nice on a black shirt.
Yeah.
So I made two pendants today.
Are you going to go for more? Earrings? Okay, so I got two left to put in, and I don't know, you want to make a keychain? Well, the keychain is simple to make. Think
Yeah.
of something. Okay, what do I have here? I have the chains. If you want to make a chain for your pendant.
I was thinking I was going to do a Kumihimo chain.
Yeah. Okay.
So now I'm gonna do the glue. So Faye, when you or Kate, do you just put like a dollop of glue on the actual earring and then put the rhinestone in?
That's what I did.
Oh, you put the rhinestones on the sides.
Yeah.
Okay, because what I thought of was a different spot. Mhm.
Okay, there we go.
Okay, so that's a different idea to put a rhinestone in that. Okay.
Hey, Leona! Oh no! Oh my god.
You want to join?
I've already made two pieces, so you can take my spot here. Okay. And make some jewelry.
I just.
I'm almost done here.
Just gonna put that rhinestone.
You want to you know what, I have trouble with doing that myself.
Crazy glue.
So I'd say crazy glue and rhinestones are really hard for me.
Well, I let you have this on camera. You look like a rock star in that photo. Not that you don't look like a rock star now.
It was great work with Johnny Peters, and it was 10 years ago.
You should see
I
some
know
of
I need a new photo.
You should see some of the photos. Some what I've looked at like over the years.
I can leave the rhinestone off for now.
Think of that song, Rhinestone Cowboy.
Yeah. Where I think of Dolly Parton.
Oh yeah, I love Dolly Parton. Did you want to say it?
No, I'm good.
Okay.
Hey, Ray.
I've made my
Show my
Alright.
finished pieces.
Oh my goodness, you have minions.
I have minions. So
Look at these.
what we can do today, we could either make bases and earrings. So this base, it just has more work to do.
Oh, I love more work.
Yeah. You want to have this?
I I like a challenge.
Or we have this kind, which is just simpler.
Let's see, which one? Ooh, and then you have smaller ones.
So we have smaller ones like this.
Yeah,
So this is what I made,
okay. Those are cute.
and this is the spot I'm putting the rhinestone in,
Okay,
right here.
okay,
And the rhinestones are in this package.
okay.
I don't know if you want to work with this. I got crazy glue here. These ones do not require a rhinestone, but they would require to measure, like not to measure, but to know how many rings you want to attach them, because I don't have the bronze ones, we just have the gem rings. So how many you want to attach to it. We got different colors. We got the purple ones and green ones, but these are harder to operate because metal can be sensitive. Not the metal, but paint can chip off.
Oh,
So
okay.
it's
Yeah, I like
accuracy and
gold.
everything.
I like the bling.
So if you want to add gold, we got these ones.
Oh, there's also these fancy gold beads.
Oh,
And the other gold beads. So if you want to put these in, so this is basically putting a bead on. Let's see. Okay, so let's say 1, 2. I would say 2.
It's green jade.
Yeah.
All the way, making a hook. Okay, so I just want to see if that is enough for
Okay.
here, and then it can be attached, like it can be evened up and everything.
Okay.
Right, so I just quickly made it to see if that, so that's something that would go here, basically.
Yeah.
So it would just go direct. So it's,
Okay.
if you want to do something like that, that would be, it could be the first row and then second row can be same different.
Yeah. Okay.
So
I just
I would
want to see
just,
these guys here. This is pretty.
yeah.
I love this.
And then, let me see, I got other kind, and it's, so if you do not have enough of this, I got more here. So it's same length, it just.
You tried using the rhinestones again, didn't
I
you?
did. I think I got it.
Yeah.
So, kind of. Yeah. Rustic.
Pretty. Never actually worked with these before.
That might be a little bit of a challenge at first.
Look at the elephants.
Yeah. Oh yeah. So they did one. What is
Yeah.
it? It's really nice.
I love to play with the elephants.
So I'm just putting a rhinestone in, and the rhinestones I chose are the clear ones.
So I did these two.
Oh, cool.
Oh, do you want this piece for the pendant?
No, I'm good.
No?
Beautiful.
This is fun. Okay, so the first step is to do this.
Okay, so the first step, I'll show it again. So I just did not do it perfectly.
It's okay.
So I put 2 beads on it, or you can put 1 bead if you think it's too much, because sometimes it's too much. So let's try with 1 bead.
Cool.
1 bead,
Yeah.
and then, sorry, wrong 2.
Oh, it's that one. Okay.
Yeah. So, curve it to the very end. Let's say not the very end, but like this.
Okay.
And then we'll start curving to the other side, but the top, starting from the top. Make a hook. It curves. And it's just your own judgment there
Okay.
of how you do it, what you press, because it's more of an individual thing of how people do that. And then if it's hard to get in, sometimes it's hard to even it up, we could use this tool to actually make it bigger, get in because that other tool would not get in, and make changes, like whatever you can curve, whatever you cannot curve. It's not perfect too. So I mean, this is one bead and it's 2 beads, so you can try both variants and see how you do it yourself.
So while you two continue to work, I'm going to wrap up the live, but you'll keep working on jewelry. And what we'll do is we will take pictures, and we'll post the pictures of some of the finished work that we've made. So you'll be able to see what we can actually create when we actually sit down to do this jewelry
I
making.
will show one very quickly.
Sure.
I'm trying to put the rhinestone in. It's the other side of the rhinestone. Go in. Go in. Okay, so this is. I just need to glue it. Okay, this is what I got for now.
Cool. The rhinestone really pops. Yeah.
I love it. So yeah, so that's the hardest thing for me is to actually attach the rhinestone. I will go with the simplest way for me and see how that goes.
Cool.
Okay.
So I just want to say thank you, Kate. Thank you again. So Kate, we featured Kate today. You can see the work that she's creating today, but also she is an artist here at Upbeat Artworks. So those are the cards, but let's show the painting on the wall. So this is one of the paintings that Kate has created. Actually, I'll come around to it. So this painting is available at Upbeat Artworks. There we go. So this painting is available at Upbeat Artworks. It's called Elephant Sky, 18 by 24, $150. Just a beautiful painting done by Kate. Thank you, Pei. And we'll be here next Friday, another live art demo. So have a happy long weekend, everyone, and we'll see you next week.